chat messages. There we go. Because like I said, the reason why I hide them is because I'm tired, I'm old, and I don't have time for a bunch of ignorant morons coming on here harassing me, spreading, hate and discontent and spewing racist slurs at me. I'm too tired. I'm too old to deal with people that act stupid like that. I just don't have the time for it, as most of us don't. I'm only on here now to once again, promote this channel. It is June 5th. Yeah, it was June 5th today, so I have until the end of this month to end, with 1,000 subscribers. So please, please, please subscribe to this channel. That was my goal, to end June with 1,000 subscribers, and I am getting there. And I want to thank you all who have subscribed, who are very supportive, who actually watch my videos and my shorts and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah. And like I said, for those of you who are new, I mean, when it comes to this channel, what I do is a lot of reviews. I do reviews on restaurants, I do reviews on movies, I do reviews on celebrities, I tell bits and pieces of my life story, although I'm done with the whole testimony thing, so all you'll hear is different bits and pieces, a little bit of drama here and there, but the way I see it is like, if you're going to be disrespectful and abusive to someone, you waive all your rights to anonymity. So if I feel like telling people about my life and what's happened is going to help me heal from it, I'm going to do it. And if that includes the people who have made my life a living hell for the better part of like 2-3 decades, then, so be it. That's how it is. And I also like to share, different, photography and stuff. I absolutely love landscape photography. I would by no means call myself a photographer, but it is, a hobby of mine. I absolutely love it. Take a lot of pictures whenever we go on vacation. I love to share that with you guys. I also talk about life, and I talk about current events. I talk about race relations, since, we're in the United States of America and nothing has changed since the 1700s, you know what I mean? Nothing but racist people everywhere, and it's getting worse. Like I said, once Trump took over, white people feel a lot, the racist white people, they feel a lot more comfortable, being extremely disrespectful and even downright violent to some of us black folks, which is not okay in the least. And like I said, I support neither, political party. I can't stand either one of them. What would really impress me if both sides got together, worked things out for the betterment of this country, And like I said, I'm not going to pretend to understand anything or know anything about politics, but what I do know is we should all be abiding by the golden rule, and that includes me. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Do I slip up sometimes and say things I shouldn't say? Heck yeah, because I'm a person with impulse control issues, and I'm working on it. That's another one of my character flaws. But I genuinely do want to be at peace, and I genuinely do want to see people happy, you know what I mean? And I just, just want to live my life, and, I mean, like, being happy is a stretch, but having, a satisfying, content life, I would be very grateful for that. What's that? See, it's weird when I'm doing a live, I can't see any messages that people send me. So yeah, that's the general gist of this channel is, reviews, me discussing current events, me discussing race relations in the United States and the world, me talking about my life. I'm a strong advocate for domestic violence survivors, strong supporter of people who have been bullied. Yeah. And like I said, I'm going to come on here and continue to tell my story. And unfortunately, it does include different people who, weren't very nice to me and weren't very nice to several other people. But that's my story to tell. You know what I mean? Yes. So that being said, please, please, please subscribe to this channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. The clock is ticking. I'm hoping to end June with 1,000 subscribers, and y'all are the ones who can make that happen. I can't do it by myself. Y'all got to help me out here. It's all free, I don't have any subscriptions for you guys to, pay for at all. Just, to subscribe. It's all free. I don't have all that. I'm not here for the money. I'm here because it's a hobby, and I like talking to people. I like sharing my art. I like sharing my photography and various other things. So,